Though the path to black prosperity may seem relatively clear when looking at the numbers, there are some rather large hurdles that stop this from happening. 19 of the 56 businesses applied for other sources of funding and were denied. The most common reasons were they were within their first 12 to 24 months and are too new to qualify for a loan. They don't have enough current cash flow to satisfy the lender, or no reason given at all. 8 additional businesses indicated that they have not applied for other funding at all because they were too new. Since 36 of the 56 applicants were in business less than 2 years, it's unlikely that they will get any type of funding. From our research into potential avenues of funding, most traditional lenders require 2 years of operation before you can get a loan. Even alternative forms of capital require at least 1 year of operation with 6 months of positive cash flow. This leaves startups with 2 options: self-funding or loans based on personal credit history. Due to the systemic factors of this country that has intentionally excluded black and brown people from economic prosperity and the continual increase of the racial wealth gap, it is less likely that black entrepreneurs are able to self-fund their business.
I like to hire felons, me being one myself. You know, all of us that's working, we're all felons. You know, it's been hard. It was hard for me finding work, so I know I know I can relate to what they're probably going through. You know, it was actually harder finding work than starting my own. Like, it was at times where I would work jobs for a week because I would lie on the application and I wasn't a felon just because I needed the money. You know what I mean? At least I get a paycheck in, and they'd come back and fire me because they found out I was a felon. I wouldn't be able to get a job anyway if I told them I was a felon. So I went through that a couple times.
The racial wealth gap also creates a credit gap. We live in a system where black and brown people are more likely to have lower income and less home ownership than their white counterparts. This means that their access to credit products is slim or non-existent, removing one of the primary ways to fund a business in the early stages and limiting growth. Another challenge is capacity. 45 of our 56 applicants have 4 employees or less, with most of them having none. We found that some of the technical things get passed over, such as creating a marketing plan and getting an accounting system. When looking at what applicants identified their needs to be, we saw the highest need in requests for funds up to $25,000. We saw that fixed costs, payroll expenses, and inventory were nearly equal.